Hi Virgo, welcome to Carol's Universe, tarot readings from the heart. Hope that you guys are really, really well. Sorry, I'm recording from it because I'm trying to find where I am at the minute. I have a very small room, so I'm trying to find the best lighting position to get, because if I'm recording from a certain spot, the light seems to drown everything out, and if I'm recording from a certain spot, the camera seems to shake, so it's difficult. So if I'm looking like I'm looking up like this, I probably am, because the camera is on the table at the minute, and I'm just trying to get the best position. It's very sunny, so you guys can see the cards when I hold them up. So yeah, Virgo, this is your month ahead 2016, April 2016 reading. Really sorry that I'm late coming to you with this reading, guys. It's simply because I have been extraordinarily busy, and I've not been very well last week. I'm a lot better, and also I have a lot to do with the website. The website's very, very busy. So yeah, that's the reason why. But let's get on with your reading. If you'd like a private reading with me, Virgo, just hook me up. You can go to www.carolsuniverse.co.uk, and the link is in the description bar below. Right, so your advice card for the month, guys, is the Ten of Wands. It could be a month of a lot of responsibilities, could be a month of struggles, but it also, as the Ten of Wands stands, can be a card about things nearly completing a cycle. So the tens are usually completion cards within the tarot. Okay, it's where something is about to end and something new is about to begin. So usually, if you get, we've got the Ten of Cups sitting right here in the reading as well. Sometimes the Ten of Cups can be whereby you are moving to a new home, or it's the start of a new commitment. If you get the Ten of Cups with the Two of Cups and sometimes the Hierophant, it can mean literally like a ceremony, a marriage, that type of thing. Or it can mean like a completion card, as in, you know, you might be leaving a job, or you might be leaving a house, that type of thing. So they're usually completion cards. One cycle ends, another cycle begins. So I feel that, you know, in terms of an energy, it could be that you're overloaded with a lot of things this month, a lot of responsibility, a lot of things that you've got to do. And it could also mean that, from what I'm seeing in the cards, that something could be nearing its completion, and finally you're able to kind of move forward. Okay, because the Ten of Wands, though it is a card about burdens and difficulties and challenges, it's also a card about overcoming those things. Your general energies for the month are the Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So these two cards together can sometimes mean moving on. Okay, because the Eight of Pentacles is the card of hard work and focus, but the Ace of Cups is usually the rewards that you get for that, the new beginning, the optimism, the new hope, the fresh hope, that type of thing. I also look at those cards as it's almost like water is feeding the earth, because Pentacles are earth and Cups are water. I'm looking at water feeding the earth, so it's almost something new is blossoming for you. Now, that thing that's blossoming can mean that it comes along with a lot of burdens or a lot of responsibilities, or it can mean that if you've been working towards the card number 8, the Eight of Pentacles is a card about working really hard. So it could be that you've been working really, really hard, quite diligently towards something, and assistance is also happen for you, especially if nothing is happening with what you've been doing. So the Eight of Pentacles sometimes can be where we laboriously work towards a goal, but we're doing something over and over and over again, and there seems to be no respite, or there seems to be no sort of outcome with that. So sometimes as an outcome card, it's not great. It can be good as an outcome card, but sometimes you get that in a reading, especially in a love reading sort of thing. Sometimes it can mean that you're tirelessly working towards something, but to no end. And the Ace of Cups seems to offer some fresh optimism for all of your hard work. So it can mean that you're overcoming something with all that hard work with the Ten of Wands. Your energies for the month are showing us the Queen of Cups and the King of Swords. So to me, this is to do with beliefs and really how we apply those beliefs. The Queen of Cups is water. She's Scorpio, Pisces, Cancerian, but she's also known to be a healer, psychic, tarot reader, spiritualist, poet, artist, actress, that type of thing. And usually within those professions, it takes some sense of going inward. It takes a sense of knowing oneself and understanding who one is. As you know, if you're a tarot reader, I'm a tarot reader, and I'm a Queen of Cups also, so I'm a Scorpio. Usually, you know, I like to think about things in quiet. So often I don't, you know, I can feel things very, very deeply. And the Queen of Cups is about feeling things very deeply and trying to understand them. She's also a very compassionate individual, okay? So she understands situations very, very well. And she looks at things from different sides of the coin. Okay, so she's not sort of one-sided. She's multifaceted in terms of how she emotionally connects. I feel that you make a head and a heart connection this month, to be honest with you, because the King of Swords is all about thoughts, ideas. It can be challenges and also communication, but because it's an air sign, we're looking at the thoughts, so we're looking on what goes on here rather than in here. I feel that this is head and heart decisions that you make, but I feel that instead of having to sacrifice anything in terms of that, I feel that you're able to make it combine very, very well. So I feel that whatever this you are connecting with emotionally in terms of maybe your ideas, your creativity, you're able to kind of affirm to yourself. And I see the King of Swords, Queen of Swords, those two cards as being affirmative cards. It's like the Ace of Swords. It's an affirmative card. It's one of certainty. It's one of when you are seeking clarity and suddenly you know exactly what direction you need to take and you know what you need to cut out. So I feel with the King of Swords and that Queen of Cups, it's really kind of affirming what you know to be true. And when you affirm what you know to be true, you can then start to take action on that. Now, the affirmation I feel that you guys come into, the realization is, I feel, felt through the Tower. The Tower is a card that, a lot of the time as a tarot reader, it's very easy to say that something not very nice might happen with that card, or there might be something quite, something that's quite surprising coming in, or, something you didn't know about. But it's also a card, simply, it is a card of surprises, and there can be nice surprises with that card. Very nice surprises. The Tower really is, I've had the Tower happen to me this month, for example, when I wasn't feeling very well. Suddenly it was just like, whoosh. Something, I'm still in a little bit of pain at the moment, but I'm not too bad. I'm very well actually. But this happened to me at the beginning of April. Okay, I did a reading on I like to test out them because I'm thinking of introducing monthly personal readings. So I did a test monthly reading for myself, and it's so far everything's been smack on. The Tower is when there's a sudden violent eruption of something, but if it's within yourself, sometimes it can be related to your health. A lot of the time it can be related to how you emotionally feel about something, okay? So with the Queen of Cups, sometimes she buries stuff down deep. Sometimes she doesn't open up enough. That's why she's got the cap on her cup, because the emotions that she's feeling, she's trying to work them through in private by herself. This is where her ability for compassion, empathy, sympathy comes from, because she works it through for herself first, and then she's able to kind of use those skills with other people. And I feel there'll be in some form of expression of what you know to be true with the Queen of Cups and the King of Swords this month, okay? And that will allow you to move forward, because we've got the Three of Pentacles showing here, Virgo. So I feel that in terms of whatever this expression is, whatever this epiphany is, I feel that you're able to kind of start putting things into progress with the Three of Pentacles, because now when you know what you know to be true, when you've affirmed it to yourself, when you believe it, when you've kind of set down the standard and you've set the rules down, from there you can actually move forward. The Tower also this month for some of you Virgos will be an unexpected situation. So sometimes it can show up if you've got an unexpected leak in the house. Everything you think is hunky-dory with all the, all of the water work and the electricity and that type of thing. But sometimes that Tower can show up where something's literally just kind of like you've got some kind of gremlin in the works, computers, whatever it is, and suddenly out of the blue something just not blows up, but well, it can be, but something just stops working, or it just shows that there is an underlying problem that you probably never knew about, and suddenly something comes up, okay? With that Three of Pentacles, it would mean that you're seeking to rebuild. So for some of you guys, it might be something to do with your house that you're needing to look at, because you've got the Three of Pentacles there, where two people on that Three of Pentacles are talking to a workman. So they're discussing some plans that they need put into place. It could also be that you are actually tearing things down for yourself with the Tower, okay? So the Tower doesn't always have to mean a surprising event. It can simply mean that you know something's not working and you're anticipating it kind of falling apart. So you do something about it, okay? You actually take it down. So with the Tower, for some of you guys, it could literally be that you're taking something down. Okay, maybe this Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups is to do with the workman or somebody that's working for you this month. Okay, maybe you're offering them tea or refreshments with the Ace of Cups. I know that sounds rather silly and mundane, but it's true. It could be that you're helping out a workman, or you're giving some assistance to him by giving him drink, by giving him food, that type of thing. And maybe that's the workman there. It's a month of lots of responsibilities. Maybe you're looking after the family, your children, your husband, your wife, whatever it is. And also you've got to take care of other things within the house, as well as making sure that the people who are working on your home are fed, watered and happy. So that type of thing as well. But I feel in the main, These are firm beliefs and ideas that you're putting into practice. And I feel that you've come to a realization stage, Virgo, okay, with that Tower card, okay, happening up. For some of you guys, it might literally be, it doesn't have to be the house, it can be anything. It could be maybe something in business is falling apart, okay, and you need to kind of rebuild it. So maybe you're seeking some advice, maybe you're, you know, you're just working on rebuilding or planning stages of something. Also, what we're finding with this reading is we have the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Now, I feel, Virgo, what you know to be true with the Queen of Cups and the King of Swords, what you've affirmed to yourself, what you have said to yourself is true, and what you believe and what you, the actions that you want to take. I feel this is going to make you feel far more confident as an individual, because the Queen of Wands is a confident, ambitious, outgoing, multifaceted, attractive, you know, go-getting female. That's what she is. Okay, she is she's very busy. I often see this card when somebody is very busy. They're having to kind of carry many things, many balls in the air, hence the Ten of Wands potentially as your advice card for the month. And the King of Swords is very similar. Sorry, the Knight of Swords is very similar. Now, the Knights can be people, but I often see them as action cards, okay? So I feel that, you know, in terms of an energy for some of you Virgos within the month of April 2016, what we're looking at here is that this newfound confidence, because what you've affirmed to yourself to know to be true, you're sticking with it, you're happy with it, you're taking a stand with it. Now you can go out there and you can actually incorporate these ideas, and you're not afraid to do that, because the Knight of Swords is courageous, he's brave, he takes what he knows and he moves forward without a minute to spare. Okay, so he's not a procrastinator like the Knight of Pentacles. He doesn't just wait to do stuff, he actually goes out there and does it. So I feel that you're going to be charging ahead and moving towards making plans happen and making things happen. Okay, there's no moments to waste here, because you know what you know with the Queen of Cups, the King of Swords and the Tower card. And therefore the Three of Pentacles with that Knight of Swords charging towards the Three of Pentacles says to me, out of the Queen of Wands, says I'm taking my newfound boldness, astuteness, assertiveness, and I'm actually going to be presenting my ideas and presenting my plans this month. Also, you know, we have many court cards here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 4 court cards here. So often when you get many court cards in a reading, it means that there is more than one person who's involved in a situation. So it could be, I'm seeing a lot of communication going on here. Three of Pentacles is often the communication card, okay, between different people. Often you'd see this in a work environment where there's lots of teamwork, and I'm sensing that there's teamwork to rebuild something or to build something this month. For some of you guys, it could be with the Eight of Pentacles, you've been working on something, okay, working maybe on developing something. Your focus has been completely on it, but maybe there was something lacking, because remember the Pentacles are earth, okay, and without water nothing can grow. So maybe you've been working on something and found that nothing was really growing, or nothing was really turning out the way that you wanted it to, Virgo. But the Ace of Cups suggests that with water being offered towards you, okay, it allows you to maybe take a different perspective, maybe to open something up that you never thought could be opened up before. And what we're finding is that maybe you're having helpers or people who are coming to your aid, or you're speaking with many different people, because I'm seeing speech here with the Three of Pentacles, and I'm seeing the Queen of Cups, the King of Swords, the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Wands. So many people perhaps involved in some form of conversation, maybe how to expand on an idea. So maybe if you work for yourself, you're speaking to different companies or different individuals about how you can move forward with a specific idea that you've been working on, okay? I'm seeing lots of growth this month in terms of ideas and how you practically put those into working order. The final 2 cards I'd like to show are the Ten of Cups and also the Fool. Now, the Ten of Cups is a wonderful card because it is about new beginnings. It's also about saying goodbye, but it's about being happy and being as light as a feather and socialising. And this is why I feel that there is a lot of conversation going on. We've got that Ten of Cups and the Three of Cups. To me, there's something quite social about both of those cards happening for some of you guys in the month of April 2016. We also have the Fool card. So I feel with the Ten of Cups and that Fool, it's almost like something maybe being wrapped up and something is being begun, okay? Because the Fool card is about the new experience, it's about the new beginnings. For some of you guys, it could be to do with children maybe, not completion, but maybe they're completing something and coming home. Okay, because the Fool can be a young child and the Ten of Cups is a family. So maybe one of your children or whatever are actually riding home, coming home from college or something like that. Okay, maybe something is being wrapped up. I'm seeing a lot of wrap up cards here though, because the Queen of Cups with her going inward, her ideas, her feelings, it's wrapping it up with the completion of the King of Swords. It's literally, I'm taking this thing that I have been digesting, that I have been thinking about, that I've been trying to sort out emotionally, and I'm turning it into something that's quite real, quite thought-based. So I'm looking not only to keep emotions, but I'm looking to turn whatever makes me feel good, or whatever the case might be, into something that is practical, that's something that is alive, and something that I can actually work with. So there's completion with those two cards there, because they're emotion, water, and they're also air, thoughts, ideas, and communication. So we're communicating something here, which means that we're letting something out. The Tower card can suggest letting something out as well. So maybe the Queen of Cups has been suppressive, and maybe the King of Swords is now expressive, hence the Tower card, and you're able to discuss what you need to discuss with that Three of Pentacles, Virgo. Okay. Also with the Tower and the Three of Pentacles, that to me represents as a combination, a completion of something, because the Tower seeks to express, but the Three of Pentacles seeks to rebuild. So the Tower seeks to break down, but the Three of Pentacles seeks to rebuild something, build it anew, plan forward, progress, expand on something. So I'm seeing completion with these two cards as well. Same as the Ten of Cups and the Fool card. Ten of Cups can be a card of ending of cycles, saying goodbye, but the Fool is I'm going on a new experience. I've closed the door on something and now I'm moving on to something bigger and better. Don't quite know where I'm going, but I'm following my bliss and I'm saying goodbye. So I do see a lot of completion happening, and we're seeing this with the Ten of Wands, overcoming some struggle in the month of April 2016. So it's an excellent month. I feel that if you're growing anything, maybe a YouTube channel, maybe your Facebook, maybe Twitter, that type of thing, I'm seeing that many people are being involved in this. I'm seeing meetings taking place. I'm seeing ideas being exchanged. I'm seeing putting ideas into literal action. Okay, so I'm seeing emotions being expressed, things that you've worked on for a time being expressed, being accepted, being loved as well, assistance here. Seeing many things. It's a really good month, I feel, for Virgos. If any of this resonates with you, you know what to do. You can always contact me on my email, or just send me a comment through YouTube. But thank you so much for your time, Virgo, and I'll see you really soon. Take care.